We have a chunk of guys, ladies out there pushing barriers and so on and so forth. Even if you're not educated, one thing about tech is that it has a space for you. Somebody that just started secondary school, can become a UI UX developer.
If
trend. Now train that person. Those people that have already finished their universities, train them in advanced technologies, advanced techs like blockchain technology, like software development, iOS, Android development. Train them in
just in a particular area. Let them focus there.
Yeah,
and get something going.
Area. I was passing through this shopping mall.
Okay.
There's nothing we are doing there. We don't need it. Even if we need it, let it be the ground floor that will be the shopping something.
Okay.
The 2 and up, you make it a 4 by City Hall.
Okay.
Bring all these people. Bring all these people that you've trained. Okay. Buy 5,000 or 3,000 laptops
for them.
Put them there. Then you now build a gateway. You build a gateway, there will be a web portal.
Okay.
Now everybody will be attached to this web portal. Remember, when you're training them, there are people you have trained on promotion and marketing. That's their job.
Okay.
So when you have a portal that has 5,000, 3,000 people,
okay.
If you do that today, Meta will visit here by next month. This Meta.
Yes, Facebook.
Yeah, Alex. He will visit here next month because they are looking for such a thing.
Greetings to our audience. Again, today we are on DoxaDsensei podcast, where we show the thoughts and the voices of the wise. I have a great man with me, and I'll do a little of his introduction and what he does, and then I'll tell you what we are going to talk about. He is Dr. Emmanuel Nwosolo. Dr. Emmanuel Nwosolo is a nurse, but he holds a PhD in ICT from what is the name of that university then? Kerala University in India. So a PhD in ICT. So he's a tech expert. I wonder how a nurse transits to a career. That will happen to the developed world. But that's not what we are going to talk about. More importantly is that Dr. Nwosolo is the secretary of Ebonians in Diaspora organization. Ebonians in Diaspora organization, it's a body of Ebonians who live outside Nigeria. And with that introduction, I will tell you what we are going to discuss. It is nothing but the power of the diaspora. Not the power to the people. It is the power of the diaspora. Who are diasporans? Diasporans are people who were born in a particular place, but they live outside the jurisdiction of where they were born. As a matter of fact, I'm talking about Ebonians, people from Ebonia, across our 13 local governments, but they live outside Nigeria. So there's an organization, an umbrella body that houses them. It's called the Ebonians and Diaspora organization. And Dr. Nwosolo is the Secretary General of that organization. Dr. Nwosolo, you're welcome.
Thanks.
So, before I will take him on, because I'm going to take him on. We're going to talk about the power of the diaspora. I've talked about what the diaspora is. What then does the power mean? It is, what can the diaspora do? Because it's not just enough to live overseas. You have a home here. You have family here, and you can return back. The beauty of being at home is that you don't need a passport. Out there, you need a passport, you need a visa. Anywhere you're going, the police will stop you. You show them your ID card. In here, you don't need any of those. So you come back because you're at home. But today, why do people really travel overseas? And being overseas, what then do you get? You can think about exchange in technology. You can think about better facilities. You can think about employment. You can think about better healthcare because things are better out there. Or just because you want to explore. Some people travel overseas for exploration. All that, there's no better person to talk about it than Dr. Nwosolo. Dr. Emmanuel Nwosolo, you're welcome again.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
You're a brother.
Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome to Ebonyi and welcome home. Because you're not a foreigner.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Congratulations on your election.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was a nice one.
I followed with elections. I think it was well contested.
Yes.
But you guys emerged.
Yeah, sure.
And it's good. Was it rigged? I hope it wasn't rigged.
No, it was not rigged.
Because elections outside cannot be rigged.
No, it isn't.
It's, you know, so there was an election and they were elected. He's the secretary. They have a president and other officials. But then, congrats.
Thank you.
So, Dr. Nwosolo, briefly talk to Ebonians. You're an Ebonian, so you're not a foreigner. Talk to your people.
So, I think I'm going to go with our dialects.
Okay, go ahead.
Because you said I should talk to my people.
Talk to your people.
So I should also talk to them in the language they should understand.
Go ahead.
So today we are here to talk about our people. So we are here today to talk with you and speak to you concerning and our power and what we'll be able to do together as Sunday. So I'm back in the state. I saw that the state is moving on, and we are glad that we are part and parcel of what is happening in the state. So thank you.
So there you welcome home. And of course, I know very much about the Nigerians in diaspora, having served as president at some point before I came back home. That's why I said it's so beautiful to be at home. It's also good to be overseas because the exchanges are much. And today, that's what we're going to focus on. What can the diaspora do differently? But let me report to Ebonians. This is very important. I was once the president of the Ebonians in diaspora organization. And what I noticed is that in our population, more than 90%, or let me say 80, let me not be too much, 80% have PhDs. Doing well in different fields. From agri to medicine to education to health, name them. Doing fantastically well. That is the power of our diaspora. So when we are home like this, don't think that all of us are just nobodies. Ebonians are powerful people and they're doing wonderful work out there. From Asia to America to Europe to even those in Africa. I remember having a president in Ivory Coast and South Africa who was very hardworking. So go ahead.
There is a very big disconnect between those in diaspora and those at home. And I really commend you. You saw it is a very great vision for you doing this, what you're doing presently. Because there is no way our people or our voice will be heard down here. So because most of the times you even travel from wherever you are down home and you want to bring a change. You might stay for some days or some weeks without really seeing the impact of that thing you wanted to do. And you leave being disappointed. And each time they tell you, okay, come and contribute one thing or the other in your state. You say, last time I came, I spent all my money staying in the hotels and so on and so forth. So what you are doing now is going to bridge that gap, bringing up that consciousness so that we begin to discuss. Because without the discussion, there will be no any meaningful partnership. So there should be a synergy between those at home or those that are being the leaders at home with those people in the hospital.
Let me ask you one more question. Even though you had already touched it, and that is the fact that which part of Ebonyi are you from?
I'm from Ezekona, Ishe local government area.
I'm saying that because Ebonians will know that they're talking to their brother. Now, let's get to the issues. There are challenges at home. And having lived overseas, you would agree with me that there are issues. I remember I met you in the UK. I remember we met in London. And I also learned you're in Germany now. Which part of Germany are you?
I'm in Berlin.
You're in Berlin? Oh, those German machines. I can imagine. So, why did you transit from London to Berlin?
I live with my family in London. And I work with NHS.
Fantastic.
So I handle...
What is NHS?
NHS is National Health Service.
What
so they control everything. It's like a National Health Institute or something like that in Nigeria. So anything, any teaching hospital, anything health is under NHS. And NHS happens to be the highest employer of labor in the whole world.
Wow, that's a big fact.
Yes, because NHS have more than 5 million staff. Workers.
And they're efficient.
They're efficient. They're the highest employer of labor.
So why did you move?
So at the point, I had an offer. One is a fintech, one company in Germany called Edinburgh. So they invited me to come consult for them, work with them. So, and I saw, overseas, you check. And I have my flexibility. I can do anything. I can, like now I'm in Nigeria, anytime I want to go back. But in the UK, I don't have that luxury of traveling anytime I want. But in that place, because I'm at the helm of the highest echelon of the company, so I have my freedom.
So generally, you're an IT consultant.
Yes.
I was going to ask you, how did you transit? Because I know you did nursing in
I did nursing in EPSU, and I traveled to Philippines to do my master's.
In which area?
In nursing.
In nursing, very good.
Yes. So, and I stayed in Philippines for 3 weeks. So
Manila. Oh, fantastic.
So, and having a program in India. that has to do with TED program.
Yeah.
So I traveled for this TED program in India, where somebody presented 6 senses devices.
Okay.
If I'm with that device, the device will be able to tell me this is Professor Nibo.
Okay.
So I saw this 19-year-old guy.
19 years old.
Yeah,
doing wonders with the machine.
Wow.
And you were challenged.
That thing changed my IQ. It changed everything about me. I started thinking, all my thoughts is all about tech. Right there, I enrolled
For the program.
So I started, so they gave me...
Was it free? Or you paid for it?
No, I paid. So they gave me an integrated program where you do your bachelor and masters.
At the center.
So
not theory.
No, not theory.
Okay.
Because one thing about India is that they do Bachelor of Technology in Engineering.
But you were in Philippines then? Well, yeah, that 19-year-old, was he an Indian?
He's an Indian.
Okay, fantastic.
So, and this program was held in Bangalore. You know, Bangalore is it's an ICT center of the world.
Yeah.
So that thing changed, my IQ changed everything about me. So I had to enroll for an integrated program for software development.
And you ran away from nothing?
Yeah, I ran away from
I went to IT.
Yeah, I went to IT.
And now you're an IT expert.
I'm in IT work.
Congratulations.
So thank you.
I'm proud of you, and Ebonians surely will be proud of you. The reason is because this is the kind of transition that changes things. Yeah. There's nothing as beautiful as you're working with your conviction.
Yeah. So you know, when I finished, then there is this man, Prof from Ebony, that was the Minister of Health.
Okay. Professor.
Yes.
Okay.
When I met him, so they were looking for people that are going to develop the mobile authentication project.
Okay.
Used by NAFTA.
Okay.
I met him in the office and he called one of his PA called Emmanuel Moribole.
Okay.
It's from Africa.
Okay.
So I told him I can handle this. The minister immediately milited on it and sent it to Polo Hill and said, attend to this person. I was part of the people that developed mobile product.
Is it still working today?
Yes.
Because I know that after Dora left NAFTA.
No, it's working. If you buy any antibiotic product, it must have an authentication code.
So Dr. Mosolo, a nurse, IT expert. Yeah. Let's go to where we are going to start.
Yeah, thank you.
And we are going to start from what you already know.
Yeah.
It is IT. It is technology.
Yes.
Now, when we talk about the power of the diaspora, it is what can the diaspora do to help back home? You were not born in London. You were not born in Bangalore.
Yes.
You were born here in our village here in Ebonyi.
Now here.
Good. Yeah. So the point is, what can Ebonyians and diaspora do differently? Indeed, from your own perspective, as the secretary of the body, to help Ebonyi. Let's start with technology.
Yeah.
Talk us through that.
Thank you for that. We are starting from something that is very, very important.
Okay.
Because the world is moving towards that direction.
Okay.
The world is actually moving towards that direction. And any country or a state or a people that is moving towards technology will remain
far
ahead. And what we are going to be discussing is not generally, but in the light of Ebonyi.
Okay, good.
What will now benefit
our people.
Yes. So that's what we are going to be discussing. Now, Ebonyi has a lot of potentials in tapping into that particular spectrum, which is tech. And one good thing about technology is that nobody will say, like AI now, is very new. Not as
at least at home, it's new at home.
Yeah, it's new at home. Yeah. But nobody will now take monopoly of AI.
That's correct.
So that's
it's a decentralized ecosystem.
Yeah, it's a decentralized ecosystem. So nobody is going to say is my product or this person is product. That's why when ChatGPT started from US, now you have a DeepSeek.
That's correct.
From China.
That's correct.
So now people are moving into tech in a very big way. Now, let's bring it home. What the diasporans can do is to partner with the state government to entrench this. In fact, technology can give Ebonyi more money than allocation.
Say that again.
Tech can give Ebonyi government more money than the allocation.
How do you mean?
Now, I've been looking at, if you come to Bangalore, or if you come to India, or different places, you can see a single silicon city or tech city that will have like 5,000 staff or 5,000 workers or 5,000 developers.
Okay.
You can't see that in Africa.
Okay.
You can't see that
Under one roof.
under one roof. We are talking about under one roof.
And imagine where 5,000 Ebonyi youths are employed
Yes.
under one roof.
Yeah, imagine where our state government, you know, in the time past, we are known for hard works.
That's correct.
And if we thought
That's correct.
we go to farm, we do this, we do
That's
that.
correct.
Now, if you go to Lagos or Onitsha, those people hawking this state.
That's correct. That's correct.
You see those people pushing barrel. Those hard things. Can we now change those hard things to, because hard work does not pay now. What pays is smart work.
Hard work does not pay. What pays is smart work.
Smart work.
Here.
So it's not all about your sweat or all those things. Somebody at a click of a button will make all the money that
you can never make in your life with your hard work. Okay.
So now, why not we now, with our partnership with the state government, will now bring.
Can you allow me to say, before you continue, that smart work equals to hard work plus other things?
Yes.
Those other things we are going to unveil.
Yes.
So I will not take it away from the fact. Hard work is integral part of smart work, but there is something else you need to do.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So now, how these things works is that, okay, we have a state government that have a mantra of charter of needs.
That's correct.
Now, and the good thing about this charter of needs is that the person that pilots the affairs is a young man who is futuristic. Yeah. So this man should now see tomorrow, not today.
Good.
I want a situation where we will not from where we are coming from, money-wise, not really time.
Okay.
But let us now, because for you to defeat your enemy, they are not our enemies. You should use something extraordinary.
Yeah.
Let us not now pursue money with the way those people are pursuing the money.
Yeah.
Let's now have something that will now be better off than them.
Okay.
And that is tech.
That's a competitive advantage,
yes.
if I'm right.
Yeah. So that is tech. Now, like what I was saying, there is no any single tech nation or tech space or hub, you can see 2,000, 3,000
tech experts
under one roof. Now we have a lot of things. We have a chunk of guys, ladies out there pushing barrels and so on and so forth. Even if you are not educated, one thing about tech is that it has a space for you.
So it's inclusive.
It's inclusive.
Okay.
Somebody that have just passed secondary school, can become a UI UX developer.
If trained.
Now train that person. Those people that have already finished their universities, train them in advanced technologies, advanced techs like blockchain technology, like software development, iOS, Android development. Train them in
just in a particular area. Let them focus there.
Yeah,
and get something going.
Area. Now, when you do that, they are masters. Let them have the masteries of those areas.
And that does not require a PhD.
No, it doesn't. I said even from secondary school, you are good to go.
Fantastic.
Now, you assemble like 5,000 or 3,000 people. You train these ones in, I wanted to do a logo. The other day I contacted somebody in Fiverr just to give me a brand identity.
Okay.
They're charging me, they first of all charge me $1,000. And they will deliver this job in 1 week.
Almost 1.4 million.
Yes. I was begging them to do it at 500. They said no. Is it not all the normal design that people do? But because
less than 30 minutes, that is done.
Yes, they will do that. Now, when you assemble these people, I was passing through our shopping mall.
Okay.
There is nothing they are doing there. We don't need it. Even if we need it, let it be the ground floor that will be the shopping something.
Okay.
The 2 and up, you make it a hub, ICT hub.
Okay.
Bring all these people. Bring all these people that you've trained.
Okay.
Buy 5,000 or 3,000 laptops.
For them.
Put them there. Then you now build a gateway. There will be a web portal that everybody will be attached to this web portal. Remember, when you are training them, there are people you have trained on promotion and marketing. That's their job.
Okay.
So, when you have a portal that has 5,000, 3,000 people, if you do that today, Meta will visit here by next month. This
yes, Facebook,
yeah,
and
Facebook.
X.
He will visit here next month because they are looking for such a thing. Different various tech system organizations are looking for hubs where they can partner with.
At average, how long will these trainings take?
Yeah, on average, there are people you are going to train 6 months,
Okay.
12 months.
Very short, concentrated courses.
Yes, it's going to be dedicated. And when you want to do,
that does not require to go and write down, but write this.
Like myself now, when I see a website, I will see a site that is developed by Nigeria.
Okay.
I will know.
Okay.
If I see a site, I will know the site that I developed outside.
Okay.
So when you're doing the training, you are not going to bring our people, like the normal Nigerians.
Yes.
Not that they will not know,
okay,
but there are new things that come in every day that you need people who are on daily basis. You know, a Nigerian can be a developer, or he's working in the local government.
Yes.
Those are not the people.
So you're talking about
real about people that day and night they're on their system.
And you have them for 2-3 years.
Yes.
And get your people trained.
And get them trained. Now, when you now build that hub, people will now be outsourcing them. They will be here working for people in the US.
Okay.
They will be here working for people in UK.
Okay.
In fact, like I told you, one of the things that made me to be working with Edinburgh is that I work anywhere. In my home, I work. I must. In fact, I stay for months. I will not go to the office.
So you work remotely?
Yes, I work remotely. And I get my money. I receive 3 times of pay than what I receive in the UK.
So let me ask you.
Yeah.
If we were to train 5,000 young Eponyans in different areas,
yeah.
Question number 1 would be, what are those areas we can train them, and what will be the benefit to our state?
One of the things is that you train people in cybersecurity.
Okay.
Is needed all over the world.
Okay.
You train people on brand. I'm talking about the lower
yes.
ones. Yeah. Which is very, very, and one thing is that once you have trained these people, they will never come to you during campaign to give them money. They will support you.
Okay.
Because they also have the money.
Okay.
So now you train them on brand promotion.
Okay.
Because every you can see as huge and as large that you have Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Tomorrow they are putting at least $1 million daily in promotion.
In one day.
In a daily. So now, like I didn't finish what I was saying.
Yeah.
You know how people are doing importation, like Anambra and people are doing. The people entered into tech.
Okay.
They are the people that owns fintech. Okay. How many Igbos have fintech? We don't know what we're doing. Go to every place you want to do transfers, they say money point.
Okay.
Who owns money point?
Okay.
Who owns Open?
Okay.
Who owns Flutterwave?
Okay.
In fact, as of this year, the owner of Flutterwave was with Trump in Davos City when they went for that last meeting of Davos.
Okay.
How many of our e-money banks in Nigeria will be able to have that opportunity? Even with the money of maybe you say big Cubana, then this and that. The money these guys make smoke daily. You will not imagine.
So you're saying that all these online banking systems you just mentioned revolve around IT and technology?
Yes, it's the fintech, financial technology, fintechs. And they are the one that owns the money. Now, the money that comes there, like for example, if a set up this hub,
yeah,
and guys starts doing something,
yeah,
it will now go off from the state.
Yes.
You begin to see funders. Now, you can't imagine that a website like Gigi, that for me is nothing, that has raised more than $50 million in funding. You can't imagine it. That Gigi ordinary, when you look at it, is not.
So let me ask you a question. Assuming I want to train 5,000 Ebonyans, just in basic things you're talking about, and I need experts from overseas. At average, how many people would I need to bring?
Well, most of the times it depends on the training venue.
Okay.
So what technology are also using to do the training? in that hall, maybe you are putting up a very big hall that can contain like 500 people or something like that. Now you have to have a digital screen and a very big communication system. It depends on what. So because for every table is going to have a communication gadget, so that you don't shout.
Of course.
So maybe when the person is teaching, you'll be able to communicate and say, "Oh, what is this?" The person will be able to hear it. So once you are able to set up your training center, 3, 4, 5 persons.
I'm not enough. And put them here for 2-3 years.
Yeah. You don't need. You just put them here 6 months, 6 months. They will do the magic.
And our people are trained and they're doing mighty things all over the world.
Now, when you build that, I think when you build that particular hall, put 2,000 laptops. Then every money passes through one gateway. Every payment passes through one gateway. The governor or the state can say, okay, we are investing each person $5,000.
Okay.
You can say we are investing each person $5,000. Now a very good laptop that can do a heavy work, heavy lifting, will be plus or minus $3,000. Now use $2,000 for every other thing. Remember, the state government is going to mount a dish, a Wi-Fi dish that they will be paying monthly, or they pay once in a year.
That's right.
Now, but these people, we're investing 5,000 naira on you, $5,000 on you, but you are going to repay 10,000 at the end of the year. So, or the state will say every month, because once, if I want to give a job now, a very big job to an organization, I will be looking for a hall. Why? Because timely delivery. If one person do this job, it might take 1 year. But in a hub, they can...
Well, a consortium of ideas on that.
Yes, because this person will now be controlling the front end. The other person will be controlling the back end. All the design, these people...
Somebody's doing it.
All the social... Do you want also the promotion?
Somebody's doing it.
People are doing it. So, people in the US, once they see the video that there is a cluster
of experts trained
in one place...
Under government supervision, they are coming.
Why is it? Do you know a Fiverr? Fiverr is a platform where developers is a freelancing stuff. But I tell you that the money they make, the state government is not making it. Just a website. They don't know the staff. They don't know the people that sign up. They are just like a third party where the service providers and clients meet. So they develop a kind of escrow account where I want you to develop a website for me. Then we talk. You say, okay, I will pay you 5,000 or 1,000. They have almost 25%. Fiverr will charge you, being the developer, 20%, and charge me 25%. So in all, they are getting 45%. You know how much they are making? They are more time. Now, these are people you don't know them. But this is a hub where they are not faceless. And there is also an identity that the state government has an interest,
obviously,
in the business.
And it's very important for every foreigner.
No, for every foreigner.
Yes.
And your escrow account, that there is a branch of the government that oversees that. Banks will come. Banks will be on their nails, begging the state government to invest. Now, some of these things we are talking about is not actually, if you pilot it very well. I want to give you an example. Rwanda wanted to open a hub. They announced a hub, that they are launching a hub, and they want to train 2,000 ladies. Immediately they mention ladies. They are organizations that are interested in women in STEM, or women in... They started pumping $1 million, $2 million. And you know, when you talk about tech, we are not talking about Naira or local currency.
Of course, hard currencies.
We are talking about
exchangeable currencies.
Yes.
Not the one that go inflation.
Now, Bill Gates immediately donated $1 million.
Why wouldn't he?
A lot of other people started donating. Now they have all. That's why you see the only country in Africa that are doing mobile phone.
It's Rwanda.
It's Rwanda.
It's Rwanda.
It's very small. It's big. This state is
less than Lagos in population.
Yeah. Now, but they are generating this fund. This state, now, like when we talk about power of diaspora.
The power of diaspora.
Now, when governor now allow somebody like us or like the organization to initiate this idea, the state might not even fund it. The state will say we are in need of people that will help people fund this.
And somebody's ready.
Yeah, you see
people, the PKs of this world are ready to pump in money for that purpose.
You see people in diaspora
bringing in money.
The greatest thing you can do is when you bring your people close to you. You know what? You as a person or me as a person, when you have not started working, you have anything to do with the state government, that you are in the UK and you have a special letter signed by the governor himself addressing it to you. My member of parliament in the House of Rep in UK addresses me directly. You say, please, we are about.
I'm sure if we are here to see to see your senator will be a big problem.
Yeah, but he will write me directly and say, please, this and that. Do you have any needs? I can attack. The next election is coming. You see, in a year, I must receive at least 4 times later.
Dr. Muslo, let us hold it.
Yeah.
We've almost taken all the time on technology. Yeah. We've not even gone halfway of our journey.
Yeah.
Let's leave this thing. Let's go to part 2. Part 2, agric.
Yeah. So, when you talk about one thing about technology is cut across
all fields.
All fields.
So agriculture.
So when you have established a very good thing, or will find your feet in agriculture,
what can the diaspora do?
In technology.
Yes.
Now, this can now lead you to what we call agritech.
Okay.
Because it's also agricultural technology. You are now bringing technology into agriculture.
And knowing that a typical Ebonian is a farmer.
And
from the one.
Yes. Remember when we said setting up Ebony Hub, or city hub in Ebony. Remember that you will no longer see a single soul on the street pushing barrel. You have eliminated that. And it has a multiplying effect.
A value chain effect.
Yes. Now, you will no longer see somebody that will now be causing nuisance in the society. All of them will be
but there will be a problem. Nobody will follow our politicians.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes. They will not be a puppet again. Yeah, most of the times it gives our imagination that somebody wakes up in the morning,
dresses up,
nowhere
to go,
looking for one or the other. Yeah, begging. And again, when you go for a function, people are causing nuisance. People are just shouting once. If a governor is working, he spends less money from the nuisance. He channels that money positively
on productivity.
And tomorrow, you will not just be saying, once you come and say anything bad against the government or against the government, people will be looking at you as if you are mad.
Because they know that he's working.
Yeah, because they know that he's working. Now, when you talk about this technology, when you have done that, the state will be making money, a lot of funding partners will come in, there will be traffic in this state. Because once you have done that, people from outside the state will come in here, people who are not even Ebonians, will come here to explore, so that there will be a knowledge transfer. Before you know it, there will be no empty space here, hotels will always be filled up, businesses will be running, and so on and so forth. So that is one. Now it will now lead you to even you and e-governance. You will now introduce e-governance because you have the skills. You have the people that have the skills to manage.
Okay.
Now, I want to give you an example. When the former governor left, I think there is a little change in IGR setting. All these people that do the emblem, that do the receipt or particulars of vehicles. I came down that time and submitted a proposal.
When was that?
It's like 2023 or there.
Okay, go ahead.
So now, but the people they gave for all this authority, the people they gave the job charges up to 15% of the revenue generated. Do you know how much it will be that the state government is even paying 2% of revenue generated? And that is that once you have built the system are there.
So what was the proposal that you put up?
The proposal was for me to build that system. It's the authority system for the state government. We can manage it or we can transfer to them. Now, the good thing it would have reduced the amount of money is no longer going to be you're paying 15%, you're paying 20% to someone. Now, if you have this type of hub we are talking about, it will also be developed by the citizens of Edo.
So let me ask you, is there a way we can leverage on the support of the diaspora to improve our greater productivity? I'm so concerned about this particular because every Ebonyian is a farmer from day one.
Yes.
So if we can, that is local technology. If we can use our comparative cost advantage, I see us rising very fast.
Okay, see, let me just give you an example. Technology works in every field.
Okay.
Now, when you talk about agri-tech, there are a lot of things technology could also, or we could also use and leverage. We can use technology to leverage on agriculture.
Okay.
Now, for example, in the time past, we are known for having one of the best Igbo cows.
Okay.
Now, where are those Igbo cows? And even now, what we are having is a small one, a solo of Palopo.
Okay.
Those things they call of Palopo here is just like a 2-old cow in Rwanda because they use technology.
Okay.
Because you see that this black cow or native cow used to be bigger than even the Hausa one.
Okay.
Yes.
And
so
now it's no longer so. It's smaller than the Hausa.
Yeah, it's very, very small. One is that we are not improving on the gene. We are not crossbreeding. And if we want to crossbreed, like some people like in Kenya, Rwanda, so on and so forth, they entered into artificial insemination.
That's genetic engineering.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's also from technology. So you now go to Rwanda, you see the giant one, you bring the sperm,
so you crossbreed.
You crossbreed. When you start doing that, now one you detect or you determine when your cow should be pregnant.
Okay.
It's no longer hard. Which participation since this year, lot of
it's not a sporadic stuff.
No,
it's a well-coordinated attack.
It will be a well-coordinated event. Well, once we introduce this in this state, when you create job for the people in agriculture.
So people will not go killing themselves.
No.
They are employed, they are busy.
They are busy. Now, but for you to do that in all the local government, you will now set up a small, or even two, or even in the Ministry of Agriculture, the Diaspora can help the state government. And you know one thing, some of these things could be free. We could also donate all these things free to the state government.
So why are we not doing so?
Why we are not doing so is because they will not give you will not, okay, I want to give you an example. In 2023 to 2024,
okay,
Ebonyans in Diaspora, we came to the state government.
Okay.
We came to Ebony. What do we want to do? We want to partner with the state on area of scholarship.
Okay.
In this area of scholarship, maybe the state government will pay counterpart fund. We put it up this second counterpart fund.
Okay.
Now, also, based on our contacts and connection, we spoke with various universities. Because what we are talking about is not just sending people on scholarship.
Yep.
We are talking about...
Even though that's a beautiful idea.
Yes, even if it's a beautiful idea, but the knowledge transfer should not be theoretical. It should be practical.
Okay.
And when we came, we have 2 universities that are agreed to sponsor or to offer our people scholarship.
Overseas
at free cost.
Free?
100% free cost for masters and PhD in engineering and in technology. That is the beauty of it. They will train, and it's going to be 70% practical and 30% theory. And when we came, I'm telling you one of the problems why people doesn't come.
Yeah.
So when we came, seeing the governor became a very difficult.
That was then, not in this current administration.
No, it's this current administration.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Now we submitted the letter. We asked the university to write directly to the governor through us.
Who are those universities? What universities are those?
we use Shada University. It's one of the biggest universities. Why? We thought, are we going to use UK university?
Okay.
If we use UK universities, and in the UK, you've lectured in the UK, it's just somebody coming and do assignment based.
Okay.
So they will give you assignment, do this your assignment, and when you finish your assignment, they will give you certificate.
Okay.
Now, most of us who are already in the academic sector
Yeah.
is discouraging third world countries from sending their students for such program.
Okay. Why?
Because it is just like a certificate meal. It's just like they are selling certificates to you. That's why today, if there is a decline from international
patronage,
yeah, these universities will close because their own citizen does not pass through that route.
Okay.
Their citizens does not pass through that route. They pass through vocational,
which is more technical, more skill based.
Yeah, which is Immediately you finish your secondary school, your college, the next thing is apprenticeship.
Mentorship program.
Yes, and that apprenticeship is MVP, National Vocational Qualification. Now, like, it's most of our people, you send your son to go and do one program or the other. They will now ask the child, what do you want to be? I want to be a mechanic. Okay. They will send that person to Peugeot company, for example.
For training.
Practical training.
Not theory.
No, not theory. So that is what they do. So, and you will come and study. That's why you see most of our people, after finishing the masters in the UK, there is no job. They will still come back and do the MVQ and maybe get health work, care work, or so on and so forth. Then, okay, I'll finish my masters in MBA. Who will give you a job in that MBA? Who?
Because there's no skill attached.
There is not.
It's just theoretical stuff.
Yeah, there is nothing. Nobody is interested. And those people that finish this university, the masters, will begin to suffer. They will still come down and start looking for a job on how to, maybe to be a cleaner. It's a project that people don't believe it. We that are there will tell them. Now, what we did is now to go and look for schools that can give us that thing we want.
That practical training.
Which is in India. Now you can now see the global talent visas that are being issued in UK and different places. Who are they issuing it to? They are Indians. Who are those people now working in different sectors in the UK? Be it medicine, be it in technology, and so on and so forth. Who?
The Indians.
They are the Indians.
Are you arguing because they have better skills?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, but UK is looking for Indians to come and work. And we want to send our own students. Instead of sending them to India to learn those things that their kids are learning, that made them to be highly sought for globally. We are not doing that. We are sending them to UK. And we are paying a very huge amount of money to do that. So what we have succeeded in doing is to build a lot of lecturers that will come
and deliver just theory.
Yes, they are not going to be a disruptive agents
in the system.
Because
practically they are not oriented in that direction.
Now I want to give you an example. A young man in India developed Finable. This is a system that banks use, banking banks applications. Yeah. An Indian guy. And they send it to UB, everybody. Like whole Africa, that's what they use. You know how much that person, they put to the 36 states, they are not making, their budget in a year is more than what all the...
So let me summarize what you're trying to say. And quote me wrong if I am. What you're trying to say is that if it comes to having practical, technical know-how that will revolutionize our ecosystem, the best place to go are not actually in the UK.
No, they are not. You go to India, you go to Japan, you go to China, you go to South Korea. They will give you the practical.
Or you go to Silicon Valley.
Yeah, or you have so I say we'll forget it mama
yeah,
but do you know the revolution that started in India in IT wise is that people, the government, like what we are discussing now, decided to take about 12 people from different various places.
Okay.
And they sent them to the Silicon Valley to go and do this thing we are talking about. And those guys went there. After 6 months, they came back. But the mandate was that they are going to replicate themselves.
Good.
So when they came, They started replicating themselves. That thing they know.
Train the trainer.
Yes, they started training people.
Practically.
And after training them, they went back and stayed another 6 months, making it 1 year to advance. And before you know it, tell me the sector in this world, whether HP, whether Facebook, whether anything that is not controlled by Indians in IT, they must produce themselves more as they must produce themselves. Every building in India, especially in Bangalore, has an IT office. They export softwares.
Let me ask you a question. Could they have been better if we had picked our children? Very good. Set up a structure with the money we have here. Bring in 10, 20 experts. House them here. Train them practically in those areas.
Yeah, so see what happened is that, like those days I told you that
Yes.
we came for free
That proposal.
It didn't see the light of the day.
Why?
And maybe the people working at the corridors of power, maybe you know there is a mentality here that once they see you, there is a phobia. They are afraid that governor. Okay, well, maybe you want to see the governor now. People will not want you to see the governor because they see that you have a superior argument. That governor might not look their way again. That the governor will start using you. So at that point, they don't want to see you around because we submitted the letter. We met with the chief of staff. We gave our letter. We gave the letter the university gave. And said, what
was the content of that letter?
The content of that letter is that because there is a story we build around it.
Okay.
The story we build around it is that over time, the story we build around it is that our person or our brother is now the governor of the state.
And you want to help.
And we want to help him to excel.
Very good.
And the best way, because you are in academia, is to help us to develop us.
By training manpower.
By training manpower.
Practical manpower, not theoretical manpower.
Yes.
Let's get it correct.
And the university now agree that they can train up to 1,000 people, both in masters and in PhD, in IT, engineering, those core, even in agri-tech. Now, but there is a caveat.
What's the caveat?
The caveat is that the student, for them to manage the student very well, they must live in the school. They will provide accommodation for them.
Okay.
But they are not going to feed them. So the state government is going to, so they calculated that accommodation and the feeding is about 2,000 something a year. Okay. They will be feeding them, there is laundry, there is everything.
So they will travel over there?
They will travel over there. Okay. So there is always a reason that your first set of people should travel.
Okay.
Is that they will mix up with other people from different other clans. So if an Indian person is here, a Nigerian person or a Bon person is here, a Chinese is here, they will compete among themselves. So when you are later start developing, you are not developing egotic or exotic or exotic
or mentality. You're having a global mentality.
You are having a global mentality. You
get some from the Indians, get some from the Chinese, get some from the Indians, get from everybody.
Everybody. So there is a need, if you want to cause that disruption, there is a need to set forth few people.
To be globalized.
Yeah, even if it's 100, even if it's 500, like what we did now, most of those people we sent to UK. It's a very fantastic thing. But we are saying that it shouldn't have been in the UK where we are staying. It should have been train them in India, bring them to UK.
And I'm sure the UK government will not allow them to even come back if they are well trained, because they'll be technically gifted.
No, they will. When they finish their school, they will be thrown into the labor market. They will be looking for jobs. And it's nothing.
I hope they don't go to do care work.
So what our state government will do, and what I believe they will do, is just to bring them back here. They will become lecturers. So we'll have a lot of lecturers. But you ask yourself, when governor who started it is the former governor. Lots of people benefited in that. It is a very good, giving them that exposure during those days.
Yeah.
But the scholarship that the governor gave in 1999 should not be the same with what our governor should be giving now.
Are you arguing that there have been changes over time?
A lot of changes.
Okay.
A lot of changes. Globally has shifted. It should not be that we are still sending people to go and still get PhD and masters.
It should be in practical training.
It should be something that will disrupt the system. Like I was telling you, how many in agriculture you have hybridization of seeds?
Yep.
How many even in this country? How many? We go to just this Kenya. Every of their seeds are being hybridized. People in the village, they've also learned how to hybridize even plantain. They've known how to hybridize even their cocoa, their rice, their everything. Now people are building their own fertilizers, making their own the highest cost of this thing is fertilizers, feeds for your animals.
So from consumption to production.
Yeah, people are already now making their own fertilizers organically. There was a lady I was teaching. They are into the. I thought about ammonia fertilizer using fish.
Okay.
Using fish waste. But if you go a lot of joints, you see how they are wasting those things. Those things are very, very powerful manures. So we have not actually started doing a lot of things, even in terms of agriculture.
So let me chip in something. There've been my concern. I've been here around for some time now.
Yeah.
And there's been a certain concern I've always had.
Yeah.
We've gone to technology, we've gone to agri, we've touched education a bit.
Yeah.
But there's one more thing.
Yeah.
Industrialization.
Yeah.
As big as our state is, as beautiful as we are as a people, not a single industry outside government. And you see you get weight or you carry weight. They say it. Only weight, yes. Yeah. Apart from only weight, there is no industry. Yeah. And only weight does not sustain people.
Yeah.
So what can the diaspora do to industrialize our state?
Yeah. So the first thing any state government will do is to build a bond. In overseas, every individual has one contact or the other.
Okay.
Like when I said that my MP used to write me, I've created that personal relationship, which means I will always defend him, even without him talking to me. Now, do you know that if I just receive a letter today, and it's from my governor says you are highly invited for a dinner with His Excellency.
Okay.
Wherever I am in the world, I will come. And every other person will come. Extend a hands of fellowship. First, bring them home. But today we are going to have a conference where I, as the governor of the state, will be talking to my people. Now on that day, you see a conference of all the people, of all the Ebonians all over the world. They will assemble in this state. Where you will come? Why? Because you have accorded that respect. You have accorded that privilege. You are now recognizing what you have. You know, the problem is that if you don't know what you have, now it's not all about maybe the state government might have money. Most of the times, people who have money, they will not know what it will not yield that needed result. It may be after your tenure, you will now realize that many people have deceived you.
Wait, don't say that again.
Yeah, sure. There are people. The governor cannot be the commissioner of this. He cannot work this. You are just there as a governor.
Can you say that somebody in government as powerful as the governor can be deceived?
Yeah, 100%. A lot of them have been deceived.
Really?
Yeah, a lot.
Go ahead.
So now, when you have bring these people together, you mount the podium on that day. They will eat with you. They will cook. You serve dinner and everything. You will now stand up. To know that I measure. P2B did it in the area of security. They brought the people that funded security during the P2B tenure are citizens of Anambra State.
Where were they living? Citizens.
Citizens.
Let me ask you: if a state government needs, let's say, 2 billion naira to construct an industry,
there's one person that will give you. What is
from the diaspora?
Yeah.
Do you mean that?
What is 2 billion?
You mean that?
What is 2 billion?
Go ahead.
So now, on that day, you now tell my brother, I'm bringing you people for everybody to bring the wealth of his knowledge. And if there is any way, maybe there are things you have developed or there are things that you're doing, you want the touch of government, we are here. But what is very, very important is that we want to industrialize this state. We have places we can industrialize. But I want to tell you, as your governor, if you submit a proposal of a project you want to do here for industrialization, we are going to give you land free. Or we are going to give you one incentive or the other. Or we are going to partner. You see people that will bring, because you see people that will bring their knowledge. You see people that will bring their wealth of knowledge and their contacts and connection. I move around here. I've stayed for a number of days here. I was staying from one hotel or the other. They will tell me that this hotel is the best. I will lodge there. Maybe if they are not having issue with their internet, they will be having issue of water. So then I will leave that one. I will go to another one, from there to another one. I've stayed virtually in all the hotels in the town. But one thing that amazes me is that people will invest billions or millions in building a hotel. That hotel will reign in Abakaliki for 1 year. There are many hotels. You see big hotels today. Nobody stays there.
And they were functional before.
Yes, it is even functional now, but it's a skeletal functioning, and they can't maintain.
Are you saying that the current hotels that booming in Ebonyi, to give it 4 or 5 years, they will go obsolete?
Many of them.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's what I'm saying, because it's a serious business. Running a hotel business is a serious business.
So why are they failing?
They're failing. One, naturally, the system has made that have created a room for them to fail. One is that there is no power. You can't run electricity 24/7 for hotel. It's not sustainable. Now, can we now use those things as a cottage industries? That's how China started. Last September, I was in India on Canton Fair. I just went there to see technology, see what currently they are doing.
Because seeing is believing.
Yeah,
seeing is believing.
You see, it was that I believe that China is very, very ahead of any nation in the world in terms of technology. But what they are, because they are in a nursing stage or nurturing stage, once they have finished packaging what they are packaging, you now know that these people are going somewhere. So, but they started with cottage industries. So, in Bonny here, we can start with cottage industries. But most of this...
What are cottage industries? For people in my village who don't understand big grammar, what is cottage industry?
Cottage industries are industries that you don't need heaven and earth to start.
So they are based on local technology?
Yeah. They are based
we use what we have to get what we want?
Yes. Okay. So those are the things. Now, you will find out that these industries will now begin to spring up, small. Now, we that are overseas will now begin to bring in people to come and invest in the state. I want to give you an example. In this state, in former administrations, we brought in Netafim. Netafim is the largest irrigation farming company in the world. It's an Israeli.
That's agriculture now.
Yes.
Very good.
Agriculture. Agriculture plus industrialization.
Yeah, of course. Agriculture industry.
Yeah. So these people wants to build the largest irrigation farm in Ebonyi.
They wanted to.
Yes.
Why didn't they?
And they are to invest $2 billion for a start.
Not 2 billion naira. $2 billion.
$2 billion.
Okay.
For a start. They came to this state. We came to this from Israel, led by Paul Marx. Paul Marx is one of the richest Australian man. He owns the largest gold mine in the world.
Paul Marx.
Paul Marx.
Okay.
So he came here. He led the team of Netafim. And we came. The proposal was, Ebonyi, give us a land. We don't need water, even if it is mountain.
Just give us a land.
Yeah, give us
a soil surface.
Yes, that will be up to 5,000 hectares. Now, we will invest.
Netafim will invest.
Yes, 100% investment. They will build irrigation system and farm rice in Ebonyi and process rice in Ebonyi. But what we need is two things: rice and a guarantee, a security. So that you are going to put up a bill that the investments are protected. So the first one is not a problem. It was not.
Okay.
So the second one, they provided, we went to Amasere. I have the video, I can show you. We went to Amasere, there is a big land where they're doing rice.
Okay.
And there is another one, we went to Ezel Farm.
Okay.
That of Ezel Farm is very good because it is not waterlogged.
Okay.
But they are going to drain every water there. That of Amasere, they will drain water. So they control the weather. They control the nutrients, the water that will be used for the farm. But it never failed.
How and why?
Why? Because in the second trip, even the commissioner then, the Commissioner of Agriculture, then led us to all these places.
Okay.
and showed us. What made it fail is that at a point now the state government became interested in the money they want to invest, put up there, that the Netafim should give them contracts to build the irrigation farm. Are you building irrigation farm to build the irrigation system? Do you know anything about irrigation? Those people say they don't give government money. Give us this and we invest.
Let me ask you, if today the government of Ebonyi State decides, okay, let's survey that option, is it possible to bring them back?
It's possible because then we went to Kano.
Okay.
Emir of Kano, this Sanusi, yeah,
smart man.
Yeah, so now invited because we are in Abuja, we lodged in one of the biggest hotel and we met somebody there. And these people we are talking about are presidential materials, not people, not so. Now Sanusi invited them. I was the one that discouraged them because of Muslim something.
Yeah.
But then later, this man that owns Bua, if you search it online, you see it. You search Bua agreement with Netafim. Netafim now, Netafim, we are just, the emir called Bua and said there are people I want you to see.
Okay.
So immediately the Bua person, the man came and saw us. He said, even before you go, please let's set up a sugarcane plant for us. And Netafim built an irrigation system for Bua.
That investment left Ebonyi, and somebody else somewhere took it up.
And they invested, they did that project for them and left. Now the highest in Kelfate, the highest ethanol company in Africa is Kelfate, built by this people.
Okay, let me finally, before we go, I know there's a lot you want to talk about, but there's one more area. I know that the current governor, His Excellency Frank Sobonawiko, my own brother. I know that he's interested in road construction.
Okay.
There's one at Vanco. There are many all over the state. There are 2-kilometer roads everywhere. Is there anything the diaspora can do to support his efforts? Because I feel that when I see the governor, I feel that if that thing can be done, he will be a happy man. Because he gives it so much time and energy. So what can we do?
I want to tell you, the governor has all it takes to turn things around in this state.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What he just needs is a good will.
I think he has a good will. I can vouch for him. I think he has a good will.
So, and again, we should not allow people to deceive him. We love him because he's a young man. Because we know that even after 8 years,
he will still be very young.
He will still be very young. And all of us will still be meeting in the street.
I'm telling you the truth.
So we want him to succeed. But one thing is that call your people. Like when I was mentioning that big shopping mall. If you change the first and the second floor to a hub, you know what it take up. There is a building in Presco Junction.
There's one there.
What is the building doing there? Can't you change it to a tech hub? From A to Z. People being on internet and see that this thing is a tech hub. I'm saying if there is a tech hub here that have so number of people, the whole world will be trooping here. To Abakaliki. Now, most at times, people who are in diaspora are being frustrated. We brought in
being frustrated.
We brought in bridge consulting. They are into alternative financing. This is the people that there is always an interest where when these people come and people see the huge money they have or they want to invest, they will start now. Even if you say, give me some money, it's a different thing altogether than when, okay, let me build it.
When you know next to nothing about it.
And when you know, and they will tell you they don't fund government, they don't give government money. Because you might live tomorrow. Another government will come, okay, like in Harare Road. In Harare Road, not in Nigeria. Netafim,
that's Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. If you browse it now, you see Zimbabwe engaged Paul Matz and his team called Eric to offer them road construction on this alternative financing. That road was valued at $2 billion. Our people, they started building the road. Another president came and cancelled it. So these are some of the dangers. And cancel the country.
So changing government, political bureaucracy,
yes,
undependability of our political ecosystem,
yes,
and all that are also very key facts.
Now, I think the Paul Mazen took them to court and later won them. And they get paid. So now, if the present government can start engaging, forget about all these bureaucracies, all these people that, okay, how much, like what we are talking about, the scholarship, why should a state government leave the people that wants to train, that wants to appreciate your goodwill, that you are young, because of the story we have created, that this person is a man, is from a
is our brother.
Yeah, is our brother. We want you to support. And they now said, okay, we are going to train your people up to this level free of charge.
Practically.
Yeah. Now, the only thing you do is you feed your people, because it's not their duty to feed people when they are there. They are providing the accommodation. Now, we'll leave those people and go to spend billions.
Or billions.
Billions.
Of naira.
For people in the UK. And another thing, it's very wrong for the state government to be here and be using people who you don't understand. If the governor had come to Ebonyans in Diaspora and said, I want to send my people to the UK, you get it now. If the tuition fee is 10,000 average for everybody, we will get that tuition 8,000.
Okay, hold it there, so I can run home. Hold it there. So, now, one, you've talked about the place of engagement.
Yeah.
You're talking about building a relationship between those in power and those in diaspora.
Yeah.
The second important thing is having the right...
Do you know why it's always good when you engage in group?
Okay.
I might come now and lie to the governor.
Okay.
I am almighty this.
Yes, that. Yeah.
But when you're engaging people as a group, nobody hides anything.
That's correct.
And in that group, we are saying, okay, if anybody here is a medical doctor, it's time for us to go back home
and do something in the
healthcare. If any person is into this, it is time. So it's not like I will come and
say only one line.
No. Yes. And again, there is also another thing. Those people are in the corridor of authority here. We always want to divide people overseas. You know, we have a Ebonyans in Diaspora organization.
Don't even go there. I know what you're talking about. Don't go there.
Yeah. So,
as a leader, I wouldn't allow you to go there, but I understand the politics there.
Yes.
Now, I think the point is, importantly, is engage.
Yes.
Another important point
and
is...
not segregate this from this.
Good. Another important point, and thank God, let me mention this just in passing. That, and I keep on talking to the current president. And one thing important is, Ebonyans are not divided. Yeah. We are one family, one people, one family, one home.
Yes.
It doesn't matter where you're coming from.
Yeah.
That is the mentality we have. And that's the mentality I upheld even as president.
Yes.
So I think that the issue is simple. We need to engage because we are all Ebonyans. And we care deeply about the development of this state.
Yes.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
When I returned, there was something that happened. I'll just chip it in and I'll go away. It was on issue of some machines. Heavy machine from Japan. I wanted to bring for our medical hospital here.
Okay.
The tertiary teaching hospital here. Yeah. Somebody, somewhere, so at the point I just left it. I said, don't worry, time we shall tell. So I think at the point where that's important here is we need to engage and we need to trust our people.
Yeah, sure.
Also, we also need to leverage on our local technology. We should get the right advice from the right people.
Yes.
Because it is not that fundamentally important for us to be spending so much money. Of course, and then be training people that might not be practically oriented. We'll come back here, get all kinds of degrees, no practical experience. We can only teach. To what extent? So, but then, let me commend the governor for...
That's the teaching that you see somebody that will have Bachelor of Science in computer in here. And that person cannot even put up a good...
But then, as I said, that's correct. Let me commend the governor for the people he sent abroad overseas. I schooled overseas, across continents. So I know the beauty of foreign education is good. But there are better ways we can also handle it. So, Mr. Emmanuel Mosolo.
Okay, thank you.
It's an honor to be able to talk with you on this issue.